One of these days, I'll get this right on the first try.
Okay.
Hey, who do we got? 1 second. Hey, John. Yeah, I'm just about to put the new link in because I forgot to check change my Wi-Fi to the cable.
Howdy.
Since you're here, we'll start the game. Starting a new game. Your game will be saved automatically, overwriting your previous save data. Are you sure you want to proceed? Okay. We're just playing normal. Pretty sure that's what I played at last time. It's not that hard of a game. I'm sure I could get through it on hard too. But I want to get through this as fast as possible, so we're just going to do normal. Guess I could have done easy to do it even faster. Alright, adjust the brightness so that the image on the right can be seen, but the image on the left cannot. Oh no, now you guys know my birthday. Oh, that's hilarious.
Cross as long.
Higher levels of doom ability have been observed. That's hilarious. I was just putting my birthday in, and it froze the stream. Higher levels of doom ability have been observed in those born under constellations such as Cancer, Pisces, Cetus, Delphimus, and Gigas. I hope it doesn't cancel any of the... Okay, still streaming. But yeah, it's... it says, when I Googled it, it says that it takes 38 to 40 hours to beat. I just played it recently, and I don't remember it being that long. So... I personally love this game, and I was actually against getting it originally. I thought it was going to be spooky. And it still is kind of spooky, but the rope, along with the stick, are two of mankind's oldest tools. The stick to keep the bad away, the rope used to bring the good towards us. They were our first friends and our own invention, and I missed the rest.
Once there was an explosion, a bang which gave birth to time and space. Once there was an explosion, a bang which set a planet spinning in that space. Once there was an explosion, a bang which gave rise to life as we know it. And then came the next explosion.
There's so much music in this, so I know this is getting copyrighted. I love this game, though. It's so good. Yeah, I was against getting it.
Cue the Big Bang Theory intro song.
Yep. It's definitely very movie-ish, and they're making a movie of it now, so that's funny too. But yeah, our one friend from work was like, "Hey, they're doing
Bazinga.
Bazinga. They're doing a pop-up event in New York," and she was like, "Oh, I'm really interested in this game. Would you guys want to go?" And I was like, "Okay." And then I saw too that a band I like called Churches, I think it's CHBRCH, I think that's how they spell it, was doing a song for it. And I was like, man, that's crazy that he even knows this band, because I didn't think they were that well known. Yeah, I like them a lot. But they do the credit song, so you don't actually. I don't. You don't hear it at the until the end, of course. That sucks because all the music you hear, you can listen to at your little camp or safe house thing, but you can't play that one. Also, this is the PS4 version playing on the PS5. I could spend the $10 to get the PS5 version, but I figured not because I want to see the Monster logo. But yeah, so we went there. We went to go see the little pop-up event. I thought it was all really neat. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Came out the next day. I went and bought it. And what's funny is, like, all my friends that were interested in it, I still to this day don't think they've beaten this. And this is giving me my third playthrough of this because I love this game. There's not much gameplay to it. Oh, what's funny is I wasn't even really a huge Norman Reedus fan. My wife loved him in The Walking Dead. So she was like, oh, you gotta get it. Also, another reason why I didn't play yesterday is it's been so rainy. And this game, mainly around rain. So I was like, I don't even want to play. Because they're going to explain it about 20 times, but the rain is called timefall. And, it makes everything age really fast. That's why it showed his hair turning gray. They have a model kit for this, like, motorcycle thing. I really want to get it. I also can put my controller down. I don't think I'm playing for another half hour. What's funny is, like, I usually hate movie-type games. Like, I don't like Telltale games. 'Cause to me, I feel like those aren't games. Actually, yeah, I forgot I do play right here. And this game is, like I said, not much. So that's another thing. So you have to, like...
This is really awesome.
How does he... Okay, so triangle puts in your back. But if I could just hold it. There's a lot of really weird mechanics, so like if I hold art like to stable myself, like this game's a lot of like balance and stuff. So like the scan thing, it shows like the terrain. Actually, the Odeck can scan the cargo tags. Every piece of cargo has a tag attached to it. So you're basically just a mailman. That is the story of this game.
Way out the rain over there.
What's cool too is my one friend who got it, who never beat it, got the special edition.
Future mail.
And when they got it, their like little figure thing inside was broken, but I don't mind it. So they messaged him and they sent him a whole new one, and they got to keep the other one. So it's supposed to be like one of the cargo things. I forgot how big this is. Came with a steel box case. It came with like, oh, there's my camera. The tape with like the print on it.
Ooh, I'm kinda jealous.
Came with the like little figure that's now like Kojima's And then came with my very own baby, or BB, Bridge Baby. And I guess it's supposed to be like held on the back there, and that's what, or no, it's supposed to be like glued down, and it kind of isn't, so he kind of just floats around in there. Yeah, I got my very own baby. But yeah, everything with like the baby, like kind of scared me of the game, because like all the trailers are really weird for it. But I'm so happy I ended up buying it, because it's definitely ended up being one of my favorite games. Very excited for the second one. I'm worried about the second one though, because a lot of things that I thought was going to happen in this did not happen, and I feel like it might happen in the second one now. I also hate all the handprint stuff. For some reason, stuff like that spooks me too. Colossus VDM, thanks for liking my TikTok live.
I'm just going to be saying how cool this is. Lol, this aesthetic is so up my alley, man.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna love this game. There's some annoying parts, but overall, like, I don't know if you could tell, there's like bodies in there, and what's funny is when Josh played this, he didn't see them the first time, and I noticed them like instantly. And what's crazy is it gets to the point where they like have these like strands coming down. And prologue, Porter. When I was coming back from Florida from that wedding, I guess a plane flew over recently, so it had like the chemtrails.
I think they're gone.
And it was really cloudy, and I just saw that.
Didn't mean to grab you so hard.
I was like, oh, this is Stranding up here.
A chiral allergy. So, you have dooms, like me.
I've got the extinction factor, but I think you got me beat.
What's your level? You can see them, right?
No, but I can sense them.
Level 2, then.
What are you doing here?
Trying to stay dry. Same as you. Time falls let up. My name is Fragile.
Fragile, Lay Sadaux. I'm gonna mess up all these names.
Sam Porter Bridges. The man who delivers. want it? A crypto byte a day keeps the time fall away.
First time I was playing this, I was just like, what is going on? Where is this game gonna go?
Want to come work for me? Must be tough out here on your own.
Yeah, I thought Fragile Express had plenty of people.
Plenty of traitors. Not much left of us now, save for a few honest folks. And on top of that, not much left of me either. Got soaked from neck to toe.
I can't help you with that. I make deliveries, that's all.
So many ideas just being thrown at us.
Headed into town. Watch yourself. Those things never stay gone for long.
Oh, this also came out,
The time full fast forwards whatever it touches. But it
Did
can't
it come
wash
out?
everything away.
right before COVID.
Marvin.
I'll see you around. Sam Porter Bridges.
XD.
Yeah, the first one came out November 8th, 2019. So 2 months later is when COVID hit. So many ideas. Ah, hey, HSML. He's another one that never beat this game. I love this song. Blood and stamina gauges. The red bar is the blood. When it reaches 0, Sam will die. The blue bar is the stamina gauge. As the gauge depletes, Sam moves more slowly, and maintaining his balance is harder. Water in this game is like your worst enemy. I'm probably not going to find him on stream, but you go to these like bunkers, and a lot of them are like musicians or like movie directors. Oh, I didn't read that card scan. But one of the bunkers, after you do like a couple deliveries for it, turns out it's Conan O'Brien that's in it, and he like just makes a bunch of really dumb jokes. I love it. And then also, I guess I don't have sunglasses. Or do I have sunglasses? I do have my sunglasses. I got my Monster Energy. That fills up my stamina. For the PS5 version, I guess the trademark or whatever license thing they had for it.
I saw the video where they scanned his face. I didn't know it was for this game XD.
Yeah. And then like the video of him playing it is hilarious too, because he's just like, "What am I doing? What even is this?" What was I saying? Dang it, I forgot already. Oh, but when the PS5 version came out, I guess the they lost the right... Oh, endurance gauge. The endurance gauge appears above the stamina gauge. Performing actions that wear Sam's body, gauge fully depletes. Sam can no longer bear his load. Be sure to take a break before that happens. But they lost the rights to Monster for the PS5 version, so they changed it. So that's why I was like, I'm fine with staying with the PS4 version. Also, I wasn't a huge fan of Monster until this game, and this game makes me really want a Monster.
Don't be so serious. Don't be so serious.
Well, that's advertising at its finest.
Don't be so serious.
Yeah, usually I don't fall for, what's it called?
Don't be so serious.
So, like, see, that gauge was depleting. So, if you just stand still, keeping balance in river. When center of your balance, or when you center your balance in the river, you'll be able to resist the flow of water. If you center your balance with both hands, you'll be able to hold on for longer. But yeah, usually I don't fall for advertisement stuff like that. But this game, for some reason... I also think I'm wasting my time collecting all these extra ones. So the packages get bigger too. And then carrying too much cargo will make it easier for you to lose your balance. If you find yourself swaying left or right, use L2 or R2 to shift your weight in the opposite direction and recover balance. And then you also like have to adjust the weight on your bag too. Gets a little more into that later on. But then whatever's for that place, it'll light up blue like this. Oop. Gotta balance myself. Central Knot City. Make a delivery. Deliver requested cargo. All cargo required is ready to deliver. The order can be complete. Okay. Oh. What do I have to do? Oh. Piece of lost cargo was meant to be delivered here. It will return. Alright, I just have to hold it. Also, there's stuff that pops up everywhere on the...
Think you can beat this game?
We'll see at the end of this.
So long?
Mama!
To come in late.
Had to wait out the storm. Lost my bike.
Sounds like you've been through the ringer. Luckily, our goods are in perfect condition. Well, you did keep us waiting, but everything else seems to be in perfect order, so great work. We'll be awaiting the next delivery.
But yeah, once we're done with today's stream, I'll be able to give you a better answer on... Yada, yada, yada. It's very detailed on everything that you deliver. There's secret missions where you have to deliver pizza. I think you have to deliver 3 pizzas.
Special commission for Sam Porter Bridges. Priority 1.
There's S ranking. XD.
Yeah, like it's... The condition... I think the speed, the amount you deliver. And this game was made by Hideo Kojima, if you didn't know. It's probably going to pop up on the screen every time there's... As much as I love the motorcycles...
Delivery drivers feel like.
Yeah, I guess. It's actually made me want to work for Uber. But yeah, I kind of hate the vehicles in this, so I'm excited to see what new things they have in the new game.
Igor, Bridges corpse disposal. Sam Porter, I presume? Right. Not the touchy-feely type.
Oh yeah, I saw the logo and this is so his style.
Mm-hmm.
Look, gotta get a move on. I'll explain as we go. Come on.
Because he was supposed to make the Silent Hill game with Norman Reedus, but then all that stuff with the song "Roar" by the
Come
Silent.
and take a look.
Oh, I didn't know Churches worked on this one.
He's got a date with the incinerator.
Silent Hill PT, I think.
Yeah, it was the PT was the teaser thing.
3 hours?
He was
So then if you were able to beat it, you got the
Suicide.
like teaser of him walking.
We're just lucky we found him at all. Got him on ice ASAP, but who knows when he'll go necro.
Where you taking him?
Closest incinerator's to the north.
This route's crawling with PTs. Sure you can't use another?
I wish I could, but there's no time.
Then just burn the poor bastard right here.
You put all that chiralium in the air so close to town? Can't do it.
Better that than trying for the incinerator.
Hey, we can do this. We just need someone like you with dooms.
Well, he's already in the first stages of necrosis. If we don't hurry, this place is a crater.
So how about it? Can we count on you? Then Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Sam. Just Sam. And I can't spot BTs. Just sense them.
That's why we came prepared.
A bridge baby, huh?
With its help and you, we'll be able to stay one step ahead of them.
Also, I don't even remember Sam getting this, but apparently I have a Sam Porter Funko Pop.
Well, you are plugging into the other side.
The BB's a little Funko too.
Roll out!
So yeah, if that didn't make any sense to you, because it didn't really make sense to me for a while, but whenever someone dies that isn't like Sam Porter, because he's a retropat. Hey, something Hideo Kojima. So he's able to come back from death because he's a something like that. But anyone else who dies,
The world was different when I was a kid.
after a certain amount of time, they
America,
just like
the
explode.
country. Anybody could go anywhere they damn well pleased. No need for couriers like yourself. We had highways, airplanes. Hell, you could even visit other countries. Hard to imagine it now. As you can see, the Death Stranding poked us full of holes. Fucked us beyond all recognition. And if you were lucky
naughty
enough
one.
to survive, the timefall came and washed you away. Then those freaks from the beach showed up. The worlds of the living and the dead all mixed together. And that's
Excuse
when
me.
folks started holing up in the cities. Couriers like yourself got put up on a
Oh,
pedestal.
this is like Kojima had a weird dream and was able to write everything down before forgetting.
Yeah. I think it was also everything he wanted to do
Rainbow!
that Konami was like, oh yeah, whenever there's a rainbow, that
How
means
much further to the incinerator? This guy's about to pop.
Shit. We're gonna have to cut to the BTs.
what does the BT stand for? I can't remember what they're called. Oh yeah, the body's starting to...
Engine
not-
stalled.
Those assholes got us right where they want us. Get us out of here.
I do not remember
Sam,
BT said
Can't see anything.
No, nothing.
This BB must be busted or something.
I think Beryllium is the gold stuff that's like peering on this guy right now.
Very beginning.
Yeah, I just started. About a half hour ago. Thanks for your comment, Bar X371.
Dude is going to be a skeleton.
Yeah, with all that rain, he should be. I'll get a little freaky in here. Also, I'm pretty sure it's Spider-Man's voice. Like I don't. don't remember the reason why they have to
Tobey
kill.
Maguire.
No, not Tobey Maguire. The Spider-Man. The PlayStation Spider-Man. BB. I don't remember why they had to kill either themselves or whoever's getting caught by one of these things. Or maybe it's whenever they have a live body that's when there's an explosion. I don't know. So I think we see some Norman Reedus butt here.
Just what I've been waiting for.
Yep, there it is. I'm not a huge fan of tattoos, but I really like his like skull and then like knuckle tattoos there.
Hopefully you can still skip the shower scenes in the sequel. Yeah, same. Used to work in tattoo shops.
Nice. What's your favorite type of tattoo? But yeah, I wonder how if like the bunker thing is gonna be a lot like how it was in this game, or if it's gonna be like a whole new thing in the second one. I'm excited for the second one. I hope I can have this beat before that comes out, so that I can stream that. Death Stranding.
Falling down, my fair lady.
Sorry, I had to take a snap of my cat. He's being cute. So yeah, this is what happens whenever you die. Is you have to go and find your body. I cannot think of that word. They're gonna say it.
This game is so wild, bro. Despotism.
I don't know.
Once there was an explosion. A bang which gave rise to life as we know it. And then came the next explosion.
Was that the answer to
An explosion.
kind of tattoos you like?
That will be our last.
Because when I googled it, I couldn't find it. I just got Pepto-Bismol. Oh, I can't. Okay, I already read that one. Like how it's at 100%, but it's still loading. There we go.
Is the static sound from the game? It sounds like when you get a text message.
I might have had my phone too close to the mic. Episode 1, Bridget. Could have been from the game, though.
You're awake. So, how does it feel to be back in the world of the living? Don't worry. I'm a doctor. Well, a coroner, originally. Call me Dead Man. I'm well acquainted with the dead. Not like you, of course. Contrary
Dead
to the
Man,
name,
Guillermo del Toro,
I've never
as appearance,
actually
but
died.
voiced by somebody else.
I would advise against that. I'm no expert, but I can assure you it's for your own protection. See?
So I'm a prisoner.
These aren't handcuffs. They're cutting-edge devices that keep us all connected.
Us? Oh, us.
Yup. Bridges. Humanity's best hope for the future. Or avoiding extinction, if you prefer.
Right. Where am I? What time is it?
Watch me. Try pressing it against your skin, like this.
Smartphones from the future.
Relax.
Yeah.
That just means your body's got
It's gonna be the Apple Watch.
Look, look. Cuffs will watch over you 24 hours a day. That is to say, we will. We're here to help.
What the hell? 2 days.
During that time, we took the liberty
Ray
of
Del Toro.
fluid samples from you. You're a repatriate. That makes you very special.
I still can't even say it.
Central Knob was
Repatriate.
obliterated in the annihilation. Game over, man.
Did the Metal Gear
Please,
game over?
operator. The only ones to get it continue were you, for obvious reasons, and your broken bridge baby.
Is it all right?
To come back to life.
It's been marked for disposal.
Yeah, I just can't say it.
Why keep it? We lost everyone. Not just corpse disposal. My team, HQ, all of Redford, every soul in Central Knot City. We're at our base, in Capital Knot City now. Or should I say, our new headquarters. Sudbury seemed the logical choice. But our implementation team has been decimated. And there's only so much they can do in 2 days. Things here are a mess. Fortunately, the director and his support team were out of town at the time, so the chain of command remains intact. I hate to do this so soon, but I have a job for you.
This stencil is from when you repatriated?
What's the other mark from?
A clinging woman in a cave.
I see. Aphenphosmphobia. No wonder you were out there alone, where no one could touch you. I'll try to be more careful, Sam. So, the job is an urgent delivery. I need you to bring the president some morphine.
What president? America's gone. You talking about the mayor of Central Knot?
No, not the mayor. America lives on, Sam. The president is in the final stages of cancer, in critical condition, but there's still time.
Why me?
Look, Sam. Do as I ask, and I promise it will all make sense.
Why don't you do it?
Because I'm not really here. Apologies. This is just a chiralgram. And here, come the tears. Allergic reaction to the chiral transmission. I'm actually over in the isolation ward in the big triangle building. Here is the morphine. Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Come on. You got morphine there. What's this about? Tell me the truth.
The truth, Sam, is that America's last president wants to see you in person. Are you really about to say no?
Yes.
Very good. I'll see you in the isolation ward.
Yeah. Something that's funny about this game. So, the first time I played this, I like just walked away here. You have to actually throw it on my back. Like, there's so many times I can't tell you I like forgot things because I didn't put them on my back.
Request transport of morphine to isolation ward for immediate administration to the president. Check the map on your cufflinks if you're lost, Sam. The isolation word should be pretty obvious. If you're not sure how to get there, you can set markers and draw routes too. Try it out and you'll see what I mean.
Open cufflinks with option.
So did you have to go back and forth a lot?
Yeah, this game's a lot of back and forth. It's basically like just delivering things throughout.
Sam, your friendly neighborhood dead man here. If you want to confirm you're headed the right way, check your compass.
Oh, also he has a double jump. I always forget that.
Provided you have a destination, that is.
Yeah, just go right up through that.
Central wasn't just home to Bridges HQ. It was also the seat of the Reconstructionist movement. If the president hadn't required special treatment, she would have never left. And if she hadn't, we wouldn't have either.
Signs are all trending the same way.
No chance of a recovery then?
None that I can see. No.
We should start making preparations.
Sam. It's me, Dead Man.
Who?
Sorry, my mistake. I'm afraid the president's condition has deteriorated.
Oh, is that slow?
Thank you. This will help to ease the pain. And allow her to speak with you in these final moments.
Her?
The first and last female president of the United States.
Can't touch this.
Surely you
Burr,
remember her.
burr,
She
burr,
raised
burr.
you?
Burr, 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 burr.
You're not exactly dressed for a reunion. Take that off before you come inside.
Order 2. I did awesome. Isolation ward, the president's office.
That's the president's right-hand man. The director of bridges.
Die Hardman?
Oh, you were with Bridges 1? So, I guess no introductions are necessary.
I love all the names.
What's it been, Sam? 10
Die
years.
Hardman, Tommy Earl Jenkins.
Look at us. A bunch of deathless freaks meeting like this. Yeah, well, good to see you two. President's waiting. It's your mother, Bridget. She's a bit out of it, but I know she'll recognize you.
Madam President, we've brought Sam.
The name Die Hardman and his look really gives me Metal Gear vibes.
There's in the trailer for the second one. There's somebody that looks just like Snake, so I'm excited. My cat just pranced by.
We'll leave you two alone.
Sam, I knew you'd come back. Are you doing all right?
If you've never played through before, I'm not going to spoil anything.
This is actually my third playthrough. I love this game. I just got into streaming like a couple months ago, so I was like, you know what, I want to stream this before the second one comes out. However, no peeking John in the comments. He is not knowing any of this, so I'm trying not to spoil anything for him.
Never seen anything or played any of this.
Just trying to rebuild the country.
Still going on about that, huh?
You're the one I wanted to send, Sam. Time's running out. Help Amelie. She needs you.
The pre-order for DS2 is downloadable now, but there is still a time restriction.
Yeah, I saw if you got the special edition too. I think you get it like 3 days early too.
Little over 6 days.
Humanity will not survive.
We don't need a country. Not anymore.
We do. Alone, we have no future.
No, America's finished. Bridget, you're the president of jack shit.
Sam, listen to me. Please. So you are willing to help me?
No, I...
I love you, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Why do I feel hella bummed with what's going on?
That's a happy game. What are you talking about? That was sad here. It's only been so this is the fourth death now.
Pretty melancholy story, man.
Yeah, I love it. I'm sure you see Mama there too.
We're losing her. Time of death?
And I mean, I can't remember what his name is. Hartman. Was it Hartman? Does it be strained with love?
No one can know that the president is dead.
No, the guy in the blue suit.
That was Deadman.
Oh, Hartman was on the right though.
But there's still the matter of the body. Without corpse disposal,
We've got that covered.
It's funny as if you didn't play it, the Mama and Hartman kind of just look like random doctors.
Sam, before she died, the president...
That's a love.
What are you talking about?
As a member of Bridges, you're gonna work with the rest of us to rebuild America.
You think you can recruit
I also like how the city, or the room was just an illusion.
Look at your wrist. That's not symbolic.
Deadman and Die Hard Man.
The cancer spread throughout her entire body. Harvesting organs is out of the question, and there is no need for an autopsy. Her body needs to be cremated before she necrotizes.
And if we don't, this place will turn into another crater.
What do you want me to do?
We don't have any porters right now. And the CD team you went into the field with are dead. But the president's body has to be burned.
The road from Capital Knot City to the incinerator was compromised in the void out. Now, the only way there is on foot, through the mountains. But the chiral density there is off the chart. It's gotta be BT's.
This job has requirements. Tombs. Repatriate.
Repatriate. Repatriate. Repatriate.
Sam, you're already in the
Repatriate. There you go, Jeff.
Now get it done, Sam Porter Bridges.
Isolation ward, underground entrance.
Can I have a moment? President Strand believed in American Reconstructionism. She worked tirelessly to bring the nation together again. And without her, there would be no Bridges. She deserves a funeral with full honors. But we can't give her that. If she dies, America dies.
Without her, Bridges will cease to be.
Listen. Her cremation must be carried out with the utmost secrecy.
Even if we pull it off, what then? Who's gonna take her place? Face it, America's history.
Sam, America isn't dead yet.
He just said that it dies if Bridget dies.
She may be lost to us, but we still have an America worthy of the presidency.
Sorry, what?
Let's not get into it now. What matters is that we're going to finish your mother's work and rebuild America as she intended. That's the reason Bridges exists. So take the first step, Sam, and deliver the president's body to the incinerator.
If we don't all come together again, humanity will not survive. You're the one I wanted to see.
I'm so confused. Are we communists?
Time's running out. I love you, Sam.
Kind of.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
I don't know how to answer that.
The facilities to the southwest. Remember that you'll be passing through BT territory.
We built the incinerator way up in the mountains.
It's
so
kind
that
of
the
the
chiral matter
best
in the smoke wouldn't reach the city.
answer.
It won't be easy carrying a body up there.
We'll be monitoring you around the clock.
Can't really say without interrupting the story.
Yeah. Here we go.
I'm sure it'll be long-winded lol.
Deadman explained how to use the cuffs, right? Use them to check the location of the incinerator.
Okay, so I think where I like to go. I think this is like the only time I ever used the root thing.
I don't think I need to remind you, but every minute counts when transporting corpses for disposal. 48 hours following cardiac arrest, they go necro and become a fresh BT to make our lives hell.
I don't got my sunglasses on. I also didn't read what that just said.
What the glasses do?
Nothing. They look cool. That's how a lot of this game is.
Reconstructionism.
Nothing.
And its people scattered to the four winds. She never stopped believing they could be reunited. People held on to their hope that America would rise again because they believed in her. We believe that this country can be rebuilt. America lives on.
So is there a way to zoom out?
Bridget's undying spirit.
Have a pleasant journey.
Here we go.
Yeah, just like that.
So I guess I didn't set that marker right. Bones by Low Roar, courtesy of Nevada Music. Nevada.
Your body is away with me, but I'm exactly where I wanna be. But I'm a long way from home.
I know your voice, I know your face. This is something I cannot replace. Give me hope and give me doubt.
Always wore the half-life glasses, but those come later on.
I don't remember the Half-Life glasses.
That's cool. I have some Low Roar songs in my playlist.
I don't know if you have Spotify, but the whole the Stranding album's on there. At least I think the whole thing. I know they do have it. So you could like things that other players put. That's Igor, though. I think Igor is one of the...
Lots of them on the soundtrack.
Yeah. Sending multiple likes at once. Can press repeatedly during the window. Sending likes. Oh, there's my marker.
But you're a part of me, and I'm a part of you. Yes, you're a part of me, and I'm a part of you. Yes, you're a part of me, and I'm a part of you. Yes, you're a part of me, and I'm a part of you.
Played through this twice before I noticed that O is a handbrake.
That O is a hand. Oh, so basically, if you're running, press O, you basically stop. Is that what you're getting at? Finding ropes and other helpful items more easily. R1 terrain scanner.
Just a bit further now.
Are you essentially a motorcycle?
Pretty much. The Eldritch Scanner, press R1, scanner, the terrain surveys the area, detecting and marking dangerous points such as steep slopes, rocks, and slippery surfaces. Each point is marked with the following: blue to yellow to red X, indicating the increasing level of risk. The terrain scanner can be helpful on these. Pretty sure I'm going the wrong. Ew, not that way.
God damn it.
I don't think I can collect those yet, so I'm not gonna even go over there.
God damn it.
Those things kind of important later. Chiralium. Saving. You can save your current progress by opening the couplings with options and then selecting system. Cremate! Woohoo! Cremation! Deliver the president's corpse to the incinerator.
Package delivered.
Oh, the big thing with this game is thumbs up. So you wanna end all your messages with thumbs up.
Chapter Chia.
Chia.
skin tone thumbs up. Light skin tone thumbs up.
Oh no.
Thumbs up. Light skin tone thumbs up. Light skin tone thumbs up. Light skin tone thumbs up.
Light skin tone thumbs up, alright.
Light skin tone thumbs up. 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 Light skin tone.
Sam, burn the other cargo while you're there.
Scan it.
That's too funny. Light skin tone thumbs up.
BB-28. It's the unit Igor was assigned. It was hooked up to you when we found
Oh,
the
so Igor was the one that died. I thought Igor was the other guy.
Because it's flagged for disposal. Central Knot's gone, and our headquarters along with it. Because that thing didn't do its job. It's all in Igor's logs.
But it's still alive.
Light skin tone thumbs up. Needs to be a shirt now, Jack.
Gotta remember that for when I ever do start making merch.
It has to go. The director approved the order.
Was the glass shattering what caused him to bleed there? I also love his sparkly blood.
Sam, do you copy? Damn it, must have lost you in the blackout. Sam, what's your status? Chiralium density is still increasing.
My status is fucked. There's tons of them.
Must be from the bodies we couldn't get up to the incinerator in time. Comes with the territory, I'm afraid.
Can you sit out the rain?
No. They're closing in on my position. I have to move before they realize I'm in here.
Sam, if one of those things eats you, it'll trigger a void out. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
I got an idea.
Wonder whose voice that could have been.
Start, you shit. Maybe you are defective. That's it. Do your thing.
Light skin thumbs up. Here we go.
Defective baby.
BB. He's a bridge baby. Turn to Capital Knot City.
Move cautiously.
How do you hold your breath? R1. So I need some monster energy. Monster energy drink consumed, stamina restored.
Monster energy break. Thumbs up.
When BTs are near, use R1 to hold your breath. Holding your breath will make it harder for BTs to detect you while you're moving, but be careful your endurance, or be careful when your endurance gauge is depleted. Sam will be forced to take a deep breath. You have to stand still in order to see them. Run!
The BTs are attracted to fast movement, so slow down.
Yeah, I know. I play this game wrong. We gotta beat this by the time, by this time next week. Filling your canteen. Enemy induced adrenaline rushes. Enemy encounters produce a rush of adrenaline that rapidly restores stamina. Stamina drops quickly once rush passes. However, sure to rest or drink from your canteen to recover. So yeah, usually the way I play is when it gets to a point with where you have, I think, a grenade. I usually get caught by the BTs and then just fight like the little boss thing, which then clears the area of the BTs. Filling your canteen. Your canteen is refilled automatically. Any timefall or other water that comes into contact, the canteen absorbs the filter, making it safe for you to drink. Poznan by Low Roar, courtesy of Novato Music.
the water in the streams had the same effect as the rain?
I don't know if they say it does. I'm gonna say his skin's just that waterproof. Even though he does, especially when I'm playing, usually gets dunked a lot. Inhabitants, 42,187.
Verifying ID. Clear. Welcome to
Best thing is those things that went down right there. It does it that way every time. So I'll come flying in here on my motorcycle and those will be on.
Distribution center. Check the location on your compass.
Rainbow.
It's a miracle either of you made it back. When someone with dooms hooks up to a BB, your feelings and memories cause feedback, like with the speaker. It amplifies fears and stress, and runs the risk of taking you to a place from which you will not return. I'm sorry, but this BB has been pushed beyond its limits. Disposal is the only option.
Can I keep
Sam,
it?
get cleaned up and come to the president's office. We need to talk.
What out the hell?
I just want to kill that baby.
Even after it waves at you.
It also gives you light skin, was it light skin? Light skin tone thumbs up. Don't know how I forgot.
Light skin tone thumbs up from BB.
Yep. Hey, you know, little bubble heart. I love BB.
Sam, I thought I told you dooms and BBs were a dangerous combination. Huh, perhaps a shower is in order. You're still covered in chiralium. Don't want the president to see you like that.
The hell you talking about? She's dead.
You're upset. Is this about BB-28?
Go fuck yourself. I'm not your errand boy.
Well, in any event, it seems it owes you its life.
No, we owe the kid our lives.
I never realized he was giving him the middle finger there.
As you say, I shall look after it. Give my regards to the president.
Pretty sure he was. Or they.
It's almost time to go, Sam. Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, And I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you.
Episode 2.
But his wife, but the president.
Amelia. No, it's his. I think it's his sister.
Good morning, Sam. Sam, this is Di Hardman. There's a private room set aside for your use. Bridges perk. Take a moment to clean up. Wash
Different characters that look similar.
Let's chug some monster. Unleash the beast. I should have got a monster for this, but then I want to fall asleep tonight. So it increases your stamina. I'll have to remember. Yeah, if I stream for tomorrow. I've turned into a ghost boy though, so I don't know if I don't know why I said boy. I'm a man. I've grown out a monster. But doesn't this make you want to drink a monster? I love how it's got the website in it. Oh yeah, yep.
You had like 10 a day.
I think I had 3. I did not sleep too good. I also realized I never made the comparison between the load times for the... I forgot I skip. I always love the little 3D printed things too. Let's take a shower.
You're living vicariously though Norman's caffeine addiction.
Yeah.
Sam, can you hear me?
For fuck's sake. Isn't anything private anymore?
Oh, no. Except for taking a shower and going to the toilet, that is. I take it you were getting yourself cleaned up. Good. Come to the president's office as soon as you're done. She's waiting for you.
Random humor.
Mm-hmm. It's the Kojima way.
Toilet humor.
You did well, Sam.
Potty puns.
Bridget may no longer be with us, but her legacy has a chance to live on. Sam, listen to me. America. Reconstruction is... Her dream isn't dead.
I don't want to hear it.
This is the face of our new hope. Our new America.
Amelie.
Did I say Amelia? Oops.
My mother may be gone, but I'm here.
Amelia, Lindsay Wagner.
Sam.
Amelia O'Brien.
You're here too.
Those are 2 names. I guess it's a Del Toro
Been
kind of
10
thing.
years since you saw each other, right? And in all that time, she hasn't aged a day.
He knows why. My body's still on the beach. I don't get to grow older. But you do, Sam. You look good.
Kinda looks like Gwyneth Paltrow.
It does look a lot like her.
Everything.
Someone has to succeed Bridget, Sam. More importantly, someone has to carry on her legacy and see our country rebuilt. Samantha America Strand our new president. A new beginning for our people, for our nation. Under Emily's leadership, we'll re-establish the
Why do they call her
UCA,
Samantha?
the United Cities of America. This is how we'll rebuild our country. But we'll need your help to do it, Sam.
No, I'm through with this. I said my goodbyes to all of you when I said them to Bridget.
We never forgot about you, Sam. You ran away. You cut us off.
Emily put together an expedition. The best of Bridges won. And went west.
I led them past craters in BT territory. I kept them safe while they searched for survivors.
Never once missed a BT.
Beyond logic. So you gonna beat this in one sitting?
Oh, no. Definitely not one sitting. We're not even like
we convinced community
a quarter of the way
to join the UCA, and we left behind our own people.
Things move a little faster after this.
It took us 3 years, but we managed to make it all the way to Edge-Knot City.
All the way to the Pacific. Jesus.
Yeah. But then everything went to hell. The team was wiped out, and Emily was taken.
Taken?
I love the little like
kept in a
Atari
cell
noises.
or anything like that. I'm allowed to use their facilities and to speak with you whenever I want. I just can't leave the city.
It's all to safeguard the continued independence of Edge-Knot City. That's what our keepers are saying, at least. They want the UCA to leave him be. Emily's their insurance policy in case we don't.
Who are these assholes again?
Homo Demons. Militant separatist group. They run Edge-Knot City.
I've heard of them. Bunch of terrorists who go around towns killing people and leaving craters.
Right. Nothing's off limits for them. Not even engineering void outs.
You think the suicide that took out Central Knot was one of theirs?
Could be. There are extremists like the demons everywhere, plotting in the shadows. They're decentralized by nature. No one organization to rule them all. Just a common ideology.
I know not everyone shares our vision for the future. If we Americans don't come together again, humanity won't survive. I carried my mother's message to people all across the country. But not everyone was willing to accept it.
More than a few would rather stay isolated. Keep to themselves. Go it alone. Like you, Sam. They think that America can only be rebuilt by force. By men who tell them what to do. Who take away their freedom and put them in shackles.
What'd you put on me? Huh? You know better than the demons. Just another kind of cult.
They're not shackles, Sam. They're a symbol of our bonds. That's what we need right now. Not to stand apart, but to come together. To form chiral knots and reconnect.
Sam, we want you to go west and finish what Emily started. The people she left behind have been hard at work, setting up chiral network terminals. But these terminals are still isolated. We need you to bring them online. And for that, you'll need a Cupid.
Cupid?
This contains all the necessary security and operations protocols to integrate a terminal into the chiral web. Take the Cupid west, Sam, and reconnect the people of our great nation. And when you get to Edge-Knot City...
Also, he was wearing one.
And bring her home.
At the beginning of the game. I realized that during the...
After that, I'll take over the presidency and carry on Mother's work to save the country.
This was Bridget's dying wish. This is how we'll move forward.
Please, Sam. We need you.
I'm Sam Porter Bridges now. I'm not a Strand. Hell, I'm not even part of this outfit. You all saw to that. I'm not getting involved with you, or anyone else, ever again.
Wait!
See? It's like I'm not even here. Same as it ever was.
Sounds like Walmart's dying wish.
Hold on. Stop! Listen to me. America needs you. Both of you.
Yeah, covering the world in cable didn't bring an end to war and suffering. Don't act surprised when it all comes apart if you try to do it again. Round and round it goes. Connect, reconnect, it's not that simple.
All right, Sam. Just take it easy. I get it. You don't have to commit to anything now. Why not get some rest?
Good idea. We all need our sleep. Leave it too long and you're liable to reconnect with the other side. The necessary maintenance has been completed. Various adjustments and fine-tuning for your benefit. You can use it again. For once, it would seem that Dooms and BBs are a good combination.
He fixed BB.
Yeah.
Or
Look at that
perhaps the
silly-
two of you have something of an affinity for one another.
An infinite attachment.
Sam. Listen. You are Sam Strand.
No, I'm not. Not anymore. My name is Sam Porter Bridges.
It's a funny word, Strand. A strand is part of rope or bond, while stranding means being washed up on the shore. And being stranded is when you can't go home. I'm stranded now, Sam. Here on the shore of the Pacific. Thousands of miles away, but our bond still holds. You're free, but we're still connected. Don't tell me we're not. Come back, Sam. I'll be waiting for you.
Light skin thumbs up.
thumbs up. Light skin tone thumbs up.
Light skin tone thumbs up. Okay, so I already drank all my monsters.
Sam, this is Die Hardman. You were out like a log. Must have been beat. Private rooms come with all the basic amenities. Shower, toilet, etc. Drop in when you need to rest. Inspect your gear, review info, or whatever else. If you have any questions, feel free to ask our staff. But before you do, why not check things out for yourself? See how Bridges operates these days.
Let's go check on BB.
Sam, this is Deadman. I calibrated your BB based on physiological data we collected from you earlier. It's still just the best guess, though. After you take it out for a spin, we can check if you're in sync and tweak the BB sensitivity as needed.
Hey there. Believe we've met. I oversee delivery operations as well as maintenance and repairs. Nice to have you on board. I'm Mama, in case I didn't mention it before. Those there are strands. Not just used for packing, by the way, but for identification too. Take a closer look and you'll see. See the red there? That's your blood.
This case will remove any chiral matter still clinging to your suit. Speaking of suits, blue is for delivery personnel, red for medical, orange for corpse disposal, and black for security.
I don't think I've ever changed the color scheme of the suit. Yeah, because you can only change the color, like the sunglasses. You unlock more colors as it goes on to. Then you can change the color of the bag later too. Let's go to the bathroom. We're gonna try sitting first.
Sam, Hartman here. Researcher devoted to uncovering the secrets of the beaches and the Death Stranding, as well as those of
I love how it advertises this show.
When you relieve yourself, a certain amount of chiral matter is flushed from your system. Chiral matter can adversely affect hormone secretion and nervous function. There's a correlation between exposure and the development of phobias, as well as, in extreme cases, violent and suicidal impulses. Chiralium contamination has even been postulated as a trigger for the onset of dooms. Allow me to collect a sample of your excretions for my studies. They provide a non-invasive means to monitor your exposure to chiralium and your overall health.
You must evacuate your bowels to stay healthy.
Which has info on a range of subjects. You don't have clearance for everything, but there's still plenty you might find informative. Well, have you had a chance to think it over? Chock full of chiralium, but safe for you dooms guys.
How long we gonna go for in the stream?
Reconnect the world.
I don't know yet.
To make us whole again.
I'm a porter.
Probably the latest 7. Well, probably another hour, the latest.
I'm making knots. But I'll do what I have to help Amelie out.
just waiting for a show to come on.
Listen up, Sam. The terminals Amelie's people built in the towns and cities they passed through on their journey west.
What show were you waiting for?
Knots. The infrastructure's there, but the Cairo network is offline. Right now, it's only capable of transmitting voice communications. Sometimes wired, sometimes wireless, and a small amount of data. So, unless the necessary data stored on site, our chirograms won't show up. Amelie and the other Bridges members you've seen around the place are grams generated with local data. In case you didn't know. Anyway, all you've got to do is find the knot, connect your Cupid, and
Cat is trying to fly.
Online. Once you connect it to the terminal, you'll be able to initiate zero-time massive.
Not a good subject for a game stream.
And just like that, you'll reconnect us not only to each other, but to our past.
Well, I hope you enjoy your show.
All the lost and fragmented junk data will be compiled and restored. Like bringing a dinosaur.
Or my cat eating a fly is not a good,
4.6 billion years of history on Earth. All the wisdom and knowledge we lost since the Death Stranding will be ours again. And that, my friend, is how we'll beat this thing. Once you establish Cairo communications, generating grams won't be an issue. You'll also be able to use Cairo printers. Won't be long before we're able to send all kinds of things through the wire.
Except anything original. Or that's got a soul. Nothing real. Just copies.
True. Which is why we'll still need porters like you. Before and after we're made whole, we'll need men in the middle.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
Yeah, well, idle hands and all that.
I still don't think I noticed the rainbow around the first couple times I was in the safe house.
There too.
These shoes look like they've done some serious miles. Shall I dispose of them?
Wait. Hold on. There's something I want you to look into. My blood seemed to set those things off. Happened more than once.
Set them off? How do you mean?
I don't know. You took my blood, didn't you? You tell me.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I also love like the dial-up tone when he plugged him in.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Don't worry.
The baby waking up is just the dial-up sound. XD.
I feel like it's only that time. I don't remember hearing it.
Lol, right.
Can you hear me? Steady.
Always does that when you leave the room.
I don't remember. I know he does the plug-in, but I don't remember the dial-up noise.
So he is the BB and is able to see what he saw when he was a BB.
Sam, this is Die Hardman. Your current objective is to extend the chiral network from here to
I don't know, that's a good prediction.
I don't think you can make a beeline straight for it. Signal won't carry that far. To cover the distance, we need to utilize knots. Think of it like tying ropes together to make a longer rope. The first of these knots is a Bridges way station. Go ahead and take a look at the order. Deliver whatever they need, and connect the Cupid.
Close.
Sam, order summaries may contain information critical to your success. Make sure to review them before getting underway. Sam, we've supplied you with some rope and a ladder for this run. They should help with the steeper inclines, and the ladder will also make a halfway decent bridge if you need to cross a river. Right now, I figure you're thinking about how you want to handle this order.
Is how they implied earlier the story of Cycle? How everything is infinite yet finite.
Not necessarily.
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Help.
I put my sunglasses on.
And journey.
That deliver the smart drugs.
Sam.
It's all a dream technically.
Yeah.
Have a pleasant journey.
Sam, you see that sign someone left over there? You can leave some of your own if you'd like. Messages, warnings, words of encouragement, whatever comes to mind.
Beginning scan.
So like other players will see that message.
Verifying ID. Clear. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Thumbs up, light skin tone thumbs up.
Yep. Light skin tone thumbs up.
Sam, even the best porters have been known to lose their cargo. But you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started. If you come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
It's easier than you might think. See, all our packages are tagged with Bridges IDs for easy tracking. And your Oja deck is equipped with a scanner which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way of saying, but that thing on your shoulder can help you locate mislaid shipments.
So basically one of the things to do with the game is...
Remember, Sam, every parcel is a promise made to a person in need. And they're counting on you to deliver.
Yeah, you're just Amazon. That's all it is. Yeah, the goal basically is to collect more, but the more you collect, the slower you're gonna go. So I'm not gonna collect too much. If I do, I'm going to try to do that more off stream than anything. But the more you like deliver, the more stars you get, and then you get like, depending on the facility, you get different stuff.
Better gear or...
Yeah, so you could get like better boots. That it costs more like things to build, but they last a lot longer. Effects of timefall on items not carried in
Remember
containers.
that prolonged exposure to timefall damages cargo containers. Don't stay out in the rain any longer than you have to.
So it gets to the point where you get like gear, you get like weapons, like you could get a better ladder. So like if I place a ladder, once a player connects, so like right now I don't see anything that's placed here because I'm not connected to that area. But once I get connected, I'll see what everyone, I guess, in this like server. I think every week the server like refreshes. Something like that. So actually right here, here's a line to an area that I'm not connected to. So now like I don't think I can leave message. Can I? Okay, so I could leave a light skin thumbs up. I don't know what I was saying. But yeah, once connected, I'll see like other players' stuff, and there's like once we get to the second area, it's like you can start building roads. You gave me a light skin thumbs up. Effects of timefall. Oh, I heard that one. So like, say if I was on like a motorcycle and I got off it, other players would see where that motorcycle is. And by getting better motorcycles, they'll last longer in like other people's worlds, I guess. I could be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how I remember it. Impact bands with piece of cargo. It's impact bands will flash red. Yep, didn't finish it. And there's like these huge containers that weigh a lot, but obviously you get like better stuff the heavier stuff is.
Sam, a well-placed ladder can get you safely across most rivers, you know. Maybe try using the one we issued you.
So say if you go in the water that's too fast, and you get washed away, your cargo will start floating down the stream and they gotta go catch it.
For now, best of luck.
Alright, good luck. I hope to see you again. It was nice talking to you. And if I don't see you, I hope you enjoy the second one.
Bye for work. Cool having you. Bye, peeps.
Adios.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Activate terminal. Complete delivery. So there's a way. So, like, say how I got that stuff on the way. That was all for the first place.
Delivering cargo.
I could deliver it here, but I don't get as much.
Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City. No one
Or
seemed to know what it
currency
meant for the
or
organization.
items or whatever I'd
Or
get.
the UCA. Or us. The oxytocin will take the edge off, and that'll be a big help. Won't be long before we're back on track. Let me have a look. This is great. Thank you again. Yeah, everything looks to be in good order. And soon our way station will be too, I hope.
Yeah, the first couple places, you could max those stars out real easy.
You're with the second team, right? Where are the others?
Dead. Caught in the void out.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but the second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were going to connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years. And they sent us one guy who's... Shit. Tell me you brought more than the Oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
You... Really? So it's true. They finally got it working. Well, then you just might be the answer to my prayers. So what are you waiting for? You put us on the goddamn grid.
New strand established. We already walked that far across the United States. So we can now craft post boxes, we can now make stuff. It also shows where other characters left things, or other people. This area is now connected to the chiral network, enabling you to see the access other players' structures, etc. George Bateman.
Knot City confirmed. It's really happening. Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right? Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you. I guess you'll keep on.
So the whole of the U.S. looks like Iceland?
Basically.
Oh, that's something. That is really something. Me, I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be careful on the road. There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say.
God, I wish.
Thank you, Sam. By bringing that way station into the chiral network...
Actually, it's very accurate to what my area looks like right now.
Right.
It's just nothing but rain.
West of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place. And beyond them is your next destination, Port Knot City. It's on the shore of a crater lake.
You're lucky.
No, it's been killing me. I can't tell you the last time I saw the sun. I'm just so drained.
Facilities as additional waypoints. They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection.
I gotta start taking some vitamin D.
We need to cover. We're looking at using a distribution center and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway. Check the nearby delivery terminal to pick it up.
I avoid the sun like the plague.
New order available. Please act. Your hard work's paying off, Sam. Thanks to the increase in network.
So I've been trying to get at least a half hour a day, but I feel like I haven't got a half hour this month. When I did go to Knoebels, it was sunny, but then it started thunderstorming towards the end. Take orders. So, like, This one is like a mission to go build the post box that I just was able to create, but we're gonna try getting through a little more today, so we're just taking this one.
Sam, you can use that PCC to build a post box.
So yeah, the layout of everything's kind of confusing at first.
Final delivery for the day.
I want to try to do... We're only at 2 hours and 15 minutes, so we still got about 40 more minutes till I want to stop. So we're going to try to... Yeah, the first couple times going through this is very confusing. No, I want that one. Select. Accept orders. Hold it down. So I don't want to construct anything. Oh, so just hold down X. So if you press triangle, it auto puts it to, so it's a little bit better. Okay, head out.
Order assigned.
Let me see if I can leave.
Good work, Sam. I see you brought in some lost cargo. Feel free to submit it here for processing. If you come across any more while out on a run and don't think you can carry it to its destination, you can always put it in storage. It'll be safe and secure until another porter comes along to finish the job. Even if it has to pass through a dozen more hands before it arrives, you can rest easy knowing you did your part.
So yeah, so like the stuff I found. I could leave it here so then other players could take it if they want. Lighten my load a little bit.
Delivering cargo.
And like you could find post boxes that you could leave stuff in. And you still get likes, but you just don't get as many likes as you would, so you don't level up the stars as fast. So then I want to go to my cargo, and I would want to adjust it again. So now we got less. And I always forget, you gotta hold down X. Gotta remember, gotta get used to this again. Let's go. So those yellow lights in the distance, and we're gonna run into them in a second, they are bad guys.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Which that's why it says weapons restriction and stuff like that when... So, let me have some monster.
No, all topped up.
So like this thing is a watchtower. So I could... These are like villains. They either have like items or random like delivery stuff that they got. So...
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
So they got things like I do for my scan, but they usually have like these little posts that you can tell when that you're in their area. And it gets to the point where you could try to like counter their scan. And then like you can see how like on the bottom there's kind of like that light that kind of shows you where they're at. Yeah, these posts show that you're in like their zone. Also, I don't think you could kill them. Well, you can kill them, but I think if you kill them, you have to take them to a incinerator. So you're able to knock them out.
Fields gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
So that is another player's. I'll take that out and help them out. And what's neat too is you can find things for the next area you're going to. Or like in order, like there's like bunkers that you don't have to find. Like I think there's 2 or 3 in this area. That you have to find like an item.
Why are you not watching Fish Tank Live? There's a hot Australian woman that has done crack 3 times. I'm in love with her. 3 my teeth. 3 my teeth.
I have not seen really anything that makes me want to watch it this time. The last season was a lot more interesting from what... Well, I didn't start watching until like halfway through. But the only really funny thing I've seen so far is the guy that Sam was like kicking away from him. Well, here we go. Think it, dream it, do it. How close am I? I usually never come this way. Usually I go that way. So this is kind of new to me.
TTS. Fart. Poop. Poop fart. Farty nook. Farts a lot. Fart river.
It's funny, it's like that message didn't come up on, although it said it, it did not come up on YouTube, so I don't see it in the chat.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
BB is suffering from autotoxemia. Like, it really isn't that hard of a game. And I think that's one of the things I like about it. So I'm kind of worried that for the new one, they're gonna up the difficulty a little bit. Do I only have one ladder? No, I have two. I guess I don't necessarily use it. Every time he cries, well,
to me this looks difficult.
It triggers the production of harmful compounds. The bioreactor begins to attack you. It's called autotoxin.
The new one looks more action forward.
it kind of does.
See if the incubator helps.
So, I don't think it's coming up on the screen because it's coming through my controller, but he keeps crying, and every time he cries, my cats are just like, their eyes get really wide.
It took me hours for my brain to get used to the menu. It's intimidating at first.
I didn't know you played it, Helmet Hero.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Wait station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome, when he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend. Okay, it's time.
We'll let you know when Airsoft Fatty shows up in Fish Hand. Probably
Fish Hand?
for another week or two.
Yeah, I keep checking on it every now and then. Nothing's really happening. And then this time, unless you have the season pass, you can't watch between 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. and 10 a.m. However, Josh said it is still going on. You can still watch it on YouTube. I was going through their website.
Looks like we're on the chiral network.
The pass is $10.
I don't have $10.
Supplies for you here as needed.
If I would have had $10, I would have gotten the PS5 version of Death Stranding.
Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Good work.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed.
They have an autistic guy that absolutely loves Steven Universe and SpongeBob. He would randomly just sing a Universe song. His head looks out.
Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct.
Josh was telling me
Mother's
too
womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and
how
the BB.
there's a guy that dresses up like Zorro
Connect yourself to a BB
and calls the bigger girl
granting
Big
you
Mama.
the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb.
What in the world?
BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly.
So yeah, I like how
However, we can only maintain
instead of
this
still
perception
births,
for so
it's
long,
still mothers.
Which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There.
Oh, I guess this one because I have my watch.
The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the still mother in Capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its still mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
My BB.
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
Oh, I thought I did there. Light skin thumbs up. Light skin tone. Thumbs up.
I think I might pay to send a love letter to the Australian crack girl. I believe it costs almost $100. I'm gonna ask if she can be my chill. Thumbs up, light skin tone, thumbs up, light skin tone.
Falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down.
Cool, for like $100 you can get like 10 McDoubles.
Lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard? Still not chained up?
You can send me $100
Still
super chat.
can't leave.
Actually, no, I don't think I have that
But
ability
if
yet.
you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that.
No, it would only be 8 McDoubles.
There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said. extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam.
I don't know if I asked
For
already.
you.
Helmet Hero, did you beat
Come and find me.
this? Because the ending, or during the ending, has one of the stupidest but greatest quotes ever.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
What a weirdo.
Yeah, I beat it. However, don't remember that funny line you were talking about.
The boot?
As I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Dry dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you.
Using
There
Norman
was an
Reedus
old
bathwater.
research paper detailing the effects
Shower
of bodily
water.
fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. Oh, it's almost time.
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Chiral Network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now, we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Who cares about reading? I only care about Monster Energy. I think the reading stuff helps you find some of the more hidden bunkers. It does make the dialogue.
That's what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save Bibi.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I'm telling you.
Says the woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Sam, there's something I forgot to tell you. It's about managing your BB stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks. There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of distress.
Such as?
Such as take a moment to look after it. Cradle the pod, gently rock it, that sort of thing. Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that...
Something wrong?
When I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Lead-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Soothing BB.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know, after all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
You get to see what their profile picture is too. That's fun. Mess up the menus again.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
I don't need those. Oh. I forget.
Mom, if you don't have, never know.
Okay, I want one. Then I want to upload. No, I want to put them on a private locker. Place a private locker. So I don't necessarily need those. Although I could use them as weapons.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. As the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Keeping up.
I put on my sunglasses.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I can't use the vehicles yet. Ah.
Beginning scan.
So yeah, I'm gonna go up to where the other mission is already. Because I'm pretty sure I'll find enough.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Pretty sure it's up here, right? Yeah. And orders to do list. Select orders from the cuff link. Open the order confirmation screen and select order details to see the bill or to see the orders to do list.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most people almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
Subduing mules. Square to attack. Attack square mule repeatedly to knock them unconscious. What's funny is there's always a player's ladder here. Unless that's not a player's ladder.
This one's for you.
Thanks.
Today's a...
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, recommend you use the watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo. Mule drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
So these things are like, kind of like little hidden information things. Memory chips.
Sam, if you stumble across any memory chips on the road, be sure to submit them via the nearest terminal. There's no telling what kind of rare and valuable data they might contain. You're sure to make someone very, very happy with your contribution.
Training mule camp, training mule camp. Crouching will help reduce the sound of footsteps. Holding your breath will make it even harder to detect. Probably the best stealth I ever had for this. Usually I go in there, get caught instantly.
In my head on out, Jeff. This game is badass. Really enjoying it so far. LMK when you'll continue.
Alright, I'll probably try to play more tomorrow. I think I was gonna end up wrapping it up after this one. I was hoping to get through this whole first area, but we still got 2 more areas we have to go to here. But yeah, have a good night. Thanks for joining. Glad you're enjoying it. I do love this game. Excited to see what the second one holds.
Okay, sweet, gotcha. Later, bro.
Yeah, have a good one. Remember to drink some Monster Energy.
Same.
This is the hardest part, is trying to get down a ladder. I always end up doing something stupid.
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there and snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Keep on keeping on.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sam, Cairo crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultra deck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
Alright, we needed to collect... Oh, I need to collect one CG? Or was there... Okay, that one I just have to do that. Oh, so I get a better thing if I get 100.
There we go.
There's 100.
There we go. Too close. Almost there.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
Sam,
Oh.
Clear.
Cairo crystal deliveries are a little different from usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any Cairo crystals you're carrying.
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
Container repair spray.
Excess Cairo crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed. Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available.
People think of you as a porter who can be relied upon for basic orders, but with time and effort, you may one day be recognized as a true legend. Achieve delivery volume grade 10. You can now carry more cargo.
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
How do you... Oh, that's how you do it. Oh, I guess I can only... I was hoping to... Struggling.
BC.
There is a correlation between elevated Corellium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to put you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Yay.
Sam, how are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine, conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
Yay. I can now build bridges with bridges. You have been awarded the title Skill Handler. Continue to strive for greater recognition. You have reached miscellaneous grade 10. You now receive more likes.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past, Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same can be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for...
Gonna go back, see if there's a cutscene. And if they're not, I'm gonna call it here, and then I might do these random missions. Don't want to start the next one. Okay. Looks like that's all.
Good morning, Sam.
So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Anyone who tuned in. And I'll see you next time. Bye.